Oh, that's an outsider? Yeah? Yes! Amazing. Anyway, did it. Fantastic. Awesome.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey. I'm good.
Do I need a mic?
It helps.
It helps.
That helps so you don't strain yourself.
Yeah.
You're meeting lots of people. You're talking to lots of people. You know.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Everyone knows Robin.
Do you really? Let's get in.
Well, we'll get into that right now. My name is Kevin Gilligan. I'm a board member of Geeks Out, who has helped bring Plan Home. And also the co-host of the Geeks Out podcast, Plug, which has a panel later today at 5:30.
At 5:30?
Yeah. Second plug. Robin.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm doing great.
That's great.
Yeah.
So I have some questions, and we're going to turn it over to everyone here. We have not a friend, but you have a friend, and I have an acquaintance in common. If people don't know, I outed myself on national television on Billy on the Street. Yeah. So I thought I'd mention that first.
Yes, you were amazing. I was like, and I didn't put it together until you told me when we were right outside.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, it was an amazing segment.
So
good for you. I'm not apologizing for Billy.
Well, there's you really can't apologize. No, I have friends who just every time will just yell bisexual at me. Yeah, that's Billy. That's Billy. Yeah. So you've known Billy Eichner?
I've known Billy Eichner since 1997. So what is that? 20 years now. Yeah. We went to Northwestern together.
Yeah.
I heard him talking in the student union to someone else, and I was eavesdropping, and I was like, I'm gonna make him my best friend. Full on, figured it out, cracked the code, and here we are. But yeah, he's amazing. And everyone just know that, yes, it's called Billy on the Street. It is a persona. He is not like that in real life. He has boundaries. He has respect for people and what they're going through and what their experiences are. But yes, that is definitely a character.
Yeah. And he is very tall.
And he is very tall.
Very tall. Yeah. Moving on to Gotham,
yes.
Which I'm sure people may have heard of it. They may be familiar with your character, Oswald Cobblepot, also known as the Penguin. Yeah. This past season, there was a lot of revelations, a lot of turns, and deeper layers to your character. We got to learn a little more about Oswald. Particularly with the storyline of him realizing that he had feelings. He was in love with Edward Nygma.
Yeah. What Oswald's mistaken idea of what love is what he felt for Edward.
Yeah.
Go ahead. The whole thing.
Yeah. That's gonna be thing. Now, was this a storyline that they came to you and were like, all right, we're gonna do this, or was this sort of a wrinkle that you and Corey sort of were like, oh, this would be interesting to play. This would be a new layer to add to the characters. Like, how did that storyline come about?
Yeah, well, they came to us and they announced it to both of us at the beginning of season 3, or before actually. I think we started. We knew this was going to come in, and I don't think that they knew when they started the show that this was going to be a storyline in the show. But Corey and I had that amazing scene together in the first season. There was just, immediate chemistry there, not just between me and Corey, but, between the characters. There was something very complimentary about the two of them together. And so the fans the audience picked up on it immediately, as did the writers. And so then you see in season 2 how they become friends, and then how that morphed into what happened in season 3, where Oswald developed his idea of what love is. He developed those feelings for Ed, and so let's just start off. So I didn't know, they obviously, since this came in later, they had not told me when we started the show that Oswald was queer or was queer or gay or any sort of, we didn't really discuss his sexuality beyond the fact that he was somewhat divorced from it because of the bullying and the experiences he had as a child. And so he had we'd always talked about it from the beginning as this was an aspect of his personality, probably with a lot of influences from his mother, the great Carol Kane. Next year.
Yeah.